Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Baby, guess where I'm going? And if you know how happy I am, you already know. I'm on my way to see Aisha. Whew, Jesus, I'm being fit. And I'm grateful. So yeah, I ain't have to worry about nothing. I literally woke up and was like, we're not even gonna worry about it. I don't even think I picked up a comb this morning. So yeah, we're headed to Aisha. And then I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm going to record for Figaro. We're gonna do it. Let me see if I can give it to you. Hey guys, Brittany here with Figaro Photography, coming to give you a quick update on what's going on around the studio. Let me be honest, I am struggling with choosing Christmas this year, and I have thought about it. I have brain dumped. I have written it all down. But here is the reality. I have almost 10 years of backdrops for Christmas, and because I'm at that point, it feels like everything is starting to blend together, and it's not anything that I absolutely love at this point. So I have one new backdrop coming for Santa, which will be December the 7th from 3 to 6 o'clock. Sessions will be limited, but oh man, you can go ahead and book that now. We are baking with Santa this year, and I was like, that backdrop would be beautiful for pajama sessions this year. It's like a little cozy vibe. And so yeah, we're already in the thick of fall, so if you need to book your fall pictures in studio, go ahead and book those pictures now. If you are looking to book fall pictures outside, we are going to have to wait a few more weeks because the leaves are not changing yet. Need to insert something about something there, but go ahead and book your sessions. Holiday sessions will be available today. You can always pick your backdrop later. Or am I gonna wait? I don't know, but that's the gist of that. Boom. Then I need to record the church announcements while I'm already there. They are short. I thought they were much longer, and they're not. So because of that, I can knock all of that out before I need to jump into my meeting. After I jump into my meeting, I should be able to run to the house. Dinner is pre-made. All I gotta do is warm it up. So little things, and then knock out Bible study. So that's how I'm rolling today. I can't wait to talk to Aisha because, baby, I have so many thoughts about the irritation of people on this here internet, and it's all the things. You're looking at someone's life, and to do a whole video on somebody's child is foolishness to me. It's just rude and disrespectful. But there needs to be a me and Aisha conversation, because as many people said in the comment section, if you're putting your life out there, people are going to give their opinion. I understand that part of it, but it's just like, you got to be nasty about it. You got to be rude about it. That's my thing. Can you put some respect on all of this? And that's definitely not what's happening in this moment. I'm just like, boop. He checking himself out, and I'm trying to let him go. Go ahead, sir. And you welcome. Bruh, you did not make that out by yourself, so sorry. It literally don't take nothing but to throw your hand up when somebody has let you out, because it was cars behind me. You have a God bless day, sir, because you is not going to mess up my day. Just that quick. Just that quick. Sorry. It really does not take much to just acknowledge that someone allowed you to come on out. Jump in, jump out, turn yourself about. My name is Brittany. Yeah. Okay. But I'm just like, bro, because who was I looking at? The Val and Kadeen. Okay. So mom did not remember them from when I had surgery, I want to say. I caught up on everything them like 5 years ago, but I realized I had been watching them for like the last 8 years. And I'm like, so now to see Jackson learning to drive, I'm like, dang, this is really where we at. Like, you follow these people, and yeah, you feel like you know them because you're watching vlogs that they put out there, but this is still a parasocial relationship. That's what we have to keep in mind. So when you're talking about somebody's child, it's like, dog, they shared a glimpse of their world for you to go out and tear them to shreds. Like, nah, don't nobody want to do that. And everybody's like, oh, but they're at the point where they're getting a check for it. Check or not. The thing I enjoy about vlogs from other people is you can see a different perspective. Like, we don't all have the same beliefs. We don't all do life the same way. And so it's interesting to watch somebody who went from 2 kids when I found them, I want to say, to now having 4. And you can see DeVal's career growth and Kadeen growing into the woman that she is and all of the things, the actress. And I'm just like, okay. But then I look at the Henrys, Yvette and Glenn. I've been following them since Theo was a baby, I want to say. Yeah, because I remember, yeah. And it's just like, you see all these things, and then it makes you proud to see how they're navigating. The thing that I love about them is just how they do their life their way. And it's like, you're not going to agree with everything, but just because I don't agree with something doesn't mean I have to hit the comment section and be like, you're doing that wrong. It works for them. It works for their family. I enjoy, same thing with Kev, to see Kev on stage and Melissa grow from Periscope into now. And I'm just like, it's motivation for me to see his book. Same thing with Belief. His book come out in November. Yes, I pre-ordered. Like, when you see somebody's journey, it makes you invested in the success of them. And it's just like, do what you do. For all the other people that I follow, I'm enjoying something about their content that made me subscribe, that makes me watch and entertains. You pick what you need and you leave the rest. That's it. But I don't think it's necessary that we go into the comment section and, oh, you're doing this wrong. Or we have to do a better job of learning how to give feedback that isn't disgusting. And still, I don't feel like all feedback is necessary. Maybe these people may not ever open their DMs to see your message. I don't know. But yeah, I have strong feelings on it. I'm over here like, girl, can she just have a successful pregnancy? That's it. I ain't over here worried about this baby age. I'm not worried about none of that. I want her to have a successful pregnancy, period. Maybe I ain't worried about her age because that's gonna be my story, but I'm still, I can see it happen in real time and be like, oh, that could be you, and it very well could be. I don't know. We're entitled. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, but I'm ready to chop it up with Aisha. And then we're gonna knock out our editing. No, we're gonna record, knock out our editing. And I'm ready for my bed already. I wasn't feeling, it just felt like something was off yesterday, so I ended up taking like a 2-hour nap, and I was grateful for that. But I paid for it on the back end because I laid down at midnight and I saw 2 a.m. So I was like, if I gotta catch it on the back end, I don't want it. That I don't want. So I'm just praying that my sleep regulates. Because that up and down this is foolishness. That is what it is. Ooh, I need to send her a prayer. I'll do that when I stop. But yeah, I'll pick y'all up at some point throughout this day. I think I gotta go in no store, and I'm glad. Nah, we should be good. No, let me tell y'all about Walmart. So I had placed a Walmart order, and I think the delivery time was like 9 to 11. And so I was like, all right, let me not shower so I can go grab it and put everything up. So it's like, hey, what time Walmart closed? So it was like 11 o'clock. I was like, okay. So then it's like 10:15. Mom was like, they're not coming. I was like, you right. It's like a 10:36. I think I got the message. Your order is delayed. I know it is. If it ain't been picked up, it's definitely not gonna be delivered by 11. I was like, plus that window should technically not be there. That's a little bit late. But I mean, hey, people get off work late. I appreciate the slot, but not if you're gonna cancel. What time did I reschedule for? Maybe I should check that. Because I do have something that will melt in that order. Child, I don't know. I need to check that though. But I'm like, do better. But it wasn't like I needed to rush it. It wasn't like I needed to rush it for it to be there within the express or the express plus time. So it's like, okay, all right. I had what I need for last night, and I have what I need for today. Back to life, back to reality. Shout out to Aisha. You know, she had me over here crying from our vlog catch up to the real life moments. This is why I cherish my people and give them the space to speak life. That I do. Let's see. What's our quickest way to the studio? Man. I should have stole a hug from her. Even though our conversation felt like a good one. Man. I need all my eyes to clear up. I need my eyes to clear up before I make it to the studio. What y'all want me to do? I'm gonna go my normal route. I just have to make sure there wasn't no accidents on the road. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, girl. What I don't like is that my fastest route is through the city, and I prefer to go like interstate, but we gonna go fastest route and leave it right there. I need to remember to insert. Just look at how she was molding my hair, and me over here struggling. This was literally all I was trying to do. Why? And this is why I say, Lord, give me the finances to do the parts. I'll give up my nails if my hair is right. I will. It is what it is. Brittany, slow down. I'm just talking. Speed limit is 45. You are not on the interstate, little girl. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to eating and live on top of the world. That's not where we were going. I cherish people. I cherish the moments, the conversations, and the encouragement. That be the thing. And that's also my prayer of like, coming and do photos. I get to catch up on people's life. I also have the opportunity to encourage them for wherever life may be. Like as I get ready to roll into, heck, where we are now, I'm seeing most of my people, if they are not with the younger kids and I see them for birthday, I'm getting ready to see them for the holidays. I cherish these moments. You got, bruh, no. Like the moment of one of my clients DMing me, and she was like, I got big news. And I'm like, bruh, like the tears just rolled down my face because I know her battle. Bruh, I cherish this. She's like, I wish I would have known you when I got married. Man, do you know how much that means to me? To be like, where were you at this? And that was like year one for when she got married. It was like year one for me. So I'm like, you ain't know my name. Like I hadn't done anything. Then I had a client. I did her baby's pictures at a daycare in Minden. Like this had to be 12 years ago. She was like, I remembered you. And no, this had to have been 13 years ago because her baby was turning 16. Yeah. And she was like, I knew I wanted to come back to you. And I'm like, bruh, this is 13 years ago. How do you remember me? And she was like, I followed you, and I just knew when that time came, I wanted her to do pictures. And I was like, bruh, this is why I say I don't take these moments for granted. I don't. I can be hard on myself when it comes to, oh, I just want to be better. But to leave a mark on somebody, for them to be like, oh, I wanted to take pictures with you, or oh, I had to save to make sure that I did that, bruh, you don't understand. This is why if I could do what I did for free, I would. I'm capturing moments that allows you to freeze time for a moment. Life changes at the blink of an eye. The drop of a hat. What's the right saying? One of those things. And because of that, you don't know. Just like I said, I did not know that 2022's pictures would have been my dad's obituary picture. It would have been the last picture that we took together, like professionally. Birthday. My birthday was one with him in ICU, not remembering who I was in that moment. And it's like, all of those things matter. And so, yeah, I get excited when I get to offer discounted mini sessions for the season to update moments. This is why I pushed the Now and Forever family sessions this summer. I was highly disappointed that I didn't get the numbers that I wanted. But I want to say for the 6 that I did do, may those moments be cherished. Because you don't know. And I've done my part. School is out. Should I still be following this thing? Because they've been sending tickets outside of the hours of the speed zone, school zone. I don't know. Oh well. I slowed down, but I don't think I went down to 15. I probably don't get a ticket. But all of these moments matter. And I'm grateful that I can be like, okay, here's my why. I'm not grateful that I had to lose something to realize how valuable something else was. But if I can cherish a moment that came through the pain, as I was talking about in that other video, then let me at least grow from it. Let me at least encourage other people to do their part. Take the photo. Me and the relationship. I know every relationship won't be mended. I don't know the stressors, the behind the scenes. I don't know any of that. But I know that if possible, fix it. Just fix it. We all gotta take ownership for our problems, our issues, our struggles. Heck, our negligence in situations. We can be so quick to write off somebody just because of a disagreement. It's like, I value you more. Let's work this thing out. Okay, let me get off of my soapbox. So I'm driving, and I was like, me following GPS allowed me to get to the studio the quickest way possible. And I was like, what makes me not like this route? And it's because I'm going through some of the rougher, tougher, neighborhoods. And it's some roads that are like real narrow that it feels like people don't know how to drive, and they'll hit you. And I'm just like, I don't want to. But it's the fact that I got to the studio in almost 11 minutes. Versus the 21 that it would have taken me if I would have went the way that 1 was familiar, 2 was the easier route. And it's just like, sometimes you got to go through the uncomfortable places, spaces, and moments to get where you need to get at a reasonable time. I cannot like something just because of the fact that them roads are narrow. And you know, people, you know when you know when you know. You know. All right, I got all of that done. Took me way too many takes to get the one for the studio. Because like I wasn't liking one particular line, and I would get there and mess it all up. But the line was at like the minute 45 mark, and it's like, golly, why couldn't it have been at the 8-second mark? So I probably did like 15 takes, but I have 2 that I love, so that's all that matters. I only had 2 announcements for the church announcements, and one of them I think I'm going to clip the promo that they recorded and run it again this week, and I'll just do the other one, leave the one that they did not do in. I butchered that all the way up. And I kept getting the text number wrong. I'm like, Brittany, you know this number. But I finally got all of it done, and now I'm headed to take my medicine. Although this has been the day that I have felt the best out of all of the days. So I'm grateful for that clearing up out of my system. You already know we should not go to Google, but I did. And I'm like, I wonder if I have, is it a deviated septum? Because when I tell you, my sinuses will get me almost every year. But I'll be like, I'll take that over anything else. And maybe it's because I've learned how to manage it, that it's just like, okay. But I'm just like, But also, here's what I've noticed. When it comes to my Bath and Body Works candle, ones that have essential oils in it will give me a headache instantly. And this could be why, as much as I want to be a perfume girly, might not be my ministry. When I tell you, I'm watching the girls do a triple pump, and you be like, you ain't got no headache? And they be like, I want to be there so very badly, but that is not my ministry. My head would be like, girl, I wish you would. Then I'm over there sniffing coffee, trying to clear everything. The struggle be real, y'all. Be real. So yeah, I got 3 things I need to do before 5 o'clock. But I got time. I can do it. I just cannot slack off. That's the only thing. Time will get away from me. And it's like, Brittany, you realize how much time has passed? And be like, nope, but it did. So I have to make the most of my time. And I have a smash cake session on Saturday. And I need to find a onesie. Because he needs almost, I think she said 1824. And every thing I'd be like, is it close to the 18 or is it close to the 24? Because I know the ones from Hobby Lobby will be, they'll hyphenate it, but then some of the other ones will be like straight 18 and be like, okay, cool beans. But we're going to find out. So yeah, that's that on that. Is it supposed to rain today? So this is the pretty blue clouds, pretty blue sky, and like the grayish clouds going on. But they're pretty to me. I can jump on those. Yeah, I had missed a phone call while I was recording and I called her back. Oh my gosh, I hadn't got played by a voicemail in a long time because they used to be our thing. With me and my friends, it was like, hey, I can't come to my phone right now. And it's like, why you waited that long? But her voicemail got me because I was like, hey, how are you? And And it came with the next part, and I was like, oh, hang up, Brittany, hang up. I had not heard that in forever. Oh, that made my day. Golly. Cause I'm like, this actually gonna answer the phone? No, it's not. It's her voicemail. Bruh, good times, good memories. Hey, I'm not able to come to my phone right now and be like, girl, what was that 7-second pause for? Oh my gosh. This clip is all the way out of order, but I was leaving church and the moon was so pretty. Then I just looked up to see that the last full moon was 2 days ago, and it was a super moon, and I missed it. I got to do better. But I know the next one will be Wednesday, November the 5th. I'll make sure I put that on my calendar so I can go snap the moon. I ran into the house and I was like, I'm going back outside. I got to get my camera, got to get my other lens because I typically don't keep my my distance lens on me. But I was like, I need to catch this moon. So I'm about to insert my shot here and then I'll do the closing of the vlog. My owning October prompt for today. Hold up. We on week 2? Oh, well, it is the 8th, Brittany. Rocking and rolling. Time be flying, I promise you. This week's focus is owning your voice. Let's go. The way the Lord be working is, I promise you. God, I thank you for caring about the details of our life. The prompt for today is saying the hard truth out loud. Sometimes saying the hard truth out loud is admitting that something isn't working. And I promise you, to be in that place and to be in that space, it hurts. Because you're like, oh, I put this, and this into it. And it's like, here's the tough reality of this moment of like, it's not working. You have to change something. And it might affect other things. That's it. Like I told y'all, I will stay with some rose-colored glasses on. And probably, I'm going to have to say since Dad's death, I've had to take them off. And it's almost like your world changes. But that is an accurate statement because death and grief will change you to your core. But having the grief change you and having to take off the rose-colored glasses at the same time, it's hard. Because the places where you could sometimes get by, the false realities of what something actually is, you can stay there way longer than you need to. And yeah, it's not a safe place there. You feel like it is because, hey, the glasses have you with a skewed point of view. But baby, when you have to take them off, when you have to sit into where life is hitting you in that moment, the thing is hard. The thing hurts. And the thing changes you to your core. And so we have to sit in the place of this is what it really is so that you can, one, pivot how you need to pivot. I told y'all, the word of this season of my life has been pivot. It's not all going to work the way you want it to work. And I hate it, but it's life. And so the quicker you learn to pivot, that ain't even true. I was about to say, the quicker you learn to pivot, the easier it gets. That's not true. That is not true at all. The quicker you learn to pivot, the faster you recover. Maybe so. Maybe I can sit with that. It still feels like there should be an asterisk by it, but I don't know if it necessarily makes it easier to adjust. I don't know. Because part of me is like, I didn't pivot. The pivot after losing Dad wasn't an easy pivot. I don't know what that should be. But I do know that the pivot is necessary, and to be able to pivot as quickly as possible is important. I don't have that all the way fleshed out, but somebody can help me in the comment section and finish that thought out. But it's necessary. That I do know. So yeah. We're not going to drop that one in the chat. If you made it this far in the video, drop me a sun emoji in the comment section. It's me meaning the SUN, but all I saw was a child emoji in the comment section. But it's whatever floats your boat. I'm not mad. I just appreciate you for watching the video. If you have not hit that subscribe button, join us over here in the fold. We would love to have you. And we'll see you tomorrow for another day of owning October. Love you. Bye.